Welcome to McGurk Alumni Stadium in Amherst, home to the UMass Minutemen. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Toledo Rockets, taking on another team from the MAC, the UMass Minutemen. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Lee Davis, here with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. UMass will kick off and we'll be underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Toledo's offense will get the first crack at it here. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Right back to the well. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Let's talk for a second about Toledo. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
That whole building gets excited because transfer portal is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take the...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Rockets will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So UMass offense will get the ball for the first time. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him, but Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah. There he goes. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 13. Moving out of the pocket. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. UMass lines up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Minutemen! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes. It just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Flying down the right side. At the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Toledo. Extra point here will tie the game. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Elliott. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Minutemen going back to work on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. UMass comes to the line facing second and short. Wilson will throw. Going to try to get it himself. Looks as if he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a first down UMass. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Release to the back. Catch in the middle. It's Hood. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Hood. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Here's a heat. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. UMass now faces a third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Pocket breaking down. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion.
Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on fourth down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. And down he goes, trying to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line. Now this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth and already inside a minute to go in the first. Look out, he's got room. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Now on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Intercepted deep in his own end.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
He's going to take off. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. On first down from their own 22. Wilson to pass. Oh, he's got a chance. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. He wants to change this route. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Leaves it with the back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. UMass to the line on 3rd and inches. Looking to throw for it. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds a little space. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Down to the 26-yard line and a 1st down. Wilson will throw. Under fire. Quarterback gets the 1st down. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down. UMass lines up with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Touchdown, UMass! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
The give to the back. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Rockets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The play action fake. Rushes on him. Trying to make magic. Oh, he's got some space. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Trying to get behind the defense. And it's caught inside the 15. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The Rockets are on the move. Gets it out fast. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Caught behind the line. It's Crosby. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Wants to keep it in the air. And the Heat gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Wilson to pass. He's got it down the middle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a 1st down. Bring in the heat. Turns it on at midfield. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. He lets it fly. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Got his man. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. And the Rockets want to move quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Going to swing it on second down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Rockets will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Wilson will throw. He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Minutemen can explore that playbook on second and short. Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
The last thing you need is this guy getting knocked around. Wisely avoids the hit with the slide. And the quarterback's by his lonesome on second and inches. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He'll pull it down. Looks as if he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a first down UMass. This will likely be the last play of the half. And he's just going to spike it. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Right down the boulevard. It's good. Now up by 7 points here in the second. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Amherst. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's head back to our team inside Alumni Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Rockets will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Elliott. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The UMass offense returns to the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Second down coming up. Handoff from the gun. Find some fresh air. There he goes. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. They'll ride the hot hand. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wilson to pass. He'll take the deep shot. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. The give on the option. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the first down, and let's see if they go for it here. They've already gone for it a couple of times on 4th down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a 3rd. Might be changing the route. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Got the first himself. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. UMass lines up with a 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Dances away. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Minutemen! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends, because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a first down like they did there.
The Rockets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Sets up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Rockets will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Wilson will throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Now on 1st down from the 30. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Going for the big play. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, it's picked off. Takes it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Are you kidding me? Lucky number 7. He's got 7 interceptions on the season, consistently around the ball. High IQ, breaks on the football great. This guy just makes play after play after play.
Got his man out of the backfield. Oh, the speed, the acceleration, the elusiveness, and he's down to the 43. And now on second down for this offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Rides to back and leaves it. Powers through the defender. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. From the shotgun, the inside give. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. The Rockets come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Makes a connection. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And the Rockets have their offense in high gear. A 1st down run in the red zone. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. That's the end of the period, and it's UMass out front. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those
He's got it in more than enough for a 1st down. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets.
They decided to go for it on 4th down, and that was not easy, man. These windows open and close so quickly when you're throwing into the end zone, but really nice timing by the quarterback, and because of that, on 4th down, it's a touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Wilson to pass. Here's the pressure. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. He might want another play. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under fire. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. He'll try to do it himself.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And the missed connection on third down.
Well, that's going to have some people scratching their heads because they've been doing such a good job running the ball on this drive, and then in a short yardage situation on third down, they decided to throw it. And
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Looks as if he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a first down UMass. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He'll pull it down and run. Wisely avoids the tackle with the slide. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, UMass. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There were a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Rockets racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up with tempo. They're ready to do it again.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Finds his back in the middle. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. On first down, here comes this offense.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
This quarterback desperately wants to make a chunk play, but they're going to be deepest to deepest, widest to widest. He's got to be patient.
No doubt, situational football is probably one of the most underrated, untalked about things, like understanding the situation. I have the lead. They have to take shots down the field. I'm going to play pass. I got to rush the passer. I got to keep him in the pocket. All those things come into play throughout this game.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field. Down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Throws to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. UMass mounting a threat from the red zone. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Minutemen! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
The Rockets offense is back on the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Motion from the wide receiver. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. The give to the single back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Gonna run it. It's Hood. He's in open space downfield. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
What we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Schumann Stadium in Muncie, Indiana, home to the Ball State Cardinals. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the UMass Minutemen, squaring off with another team from the map, the Ball State Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. The UMass offense returns to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Pressure coming. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. All wideouts, no backs. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wilson will throw. Going to try to get it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Minutemen come to the line on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. He lets one fly deep. Makes the grab. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense right on the doorstep. They can grab the lead late as time continues to move. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves into position to win.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They'll run the sneak for it. Touchdown, UMass! They move on top here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now, I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
He'll bring it out. It's Hosley. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the 1st down so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Fires to the tight end. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? Dropping back, it's Bullock. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. To the line quickly. likely they'll spike it to save some time.
Strikes the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the catch. It's Hosley. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Going for it all. And he's got it. He's got it for a touchdown. And here in the 5th minute, they're a single point behind.
Massive score, now massive decision making. Obviously, extra point ties the football game. Easy peasy, nice job. A 2-point conversion, you win this thing. So I would kick it, but you know what? If you want to go for it, that's your decision.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And now they've decided to go for 2. A gutsy call, and the game likely to be decided right here. Looking to scramble. He is in, and they roll the dice. Won't settle for the tie. They take the lead with a 2-point conversion. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wilson to pass. He's taking a deep shot. He's got it along the sideline. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And man, this is a tough spot to be in as this offense. And the defense is so deep, and you wonder if that's why they threw the ball underneath. But golly, with the clock where it is, you have to get some.
Going deep. It's incomplete. A last gasp effort, and the defense finds a way to survive it. Both of these offense sputtered and stammered like a 73 AMC Pacer, if they made one of those back then, and ultimately they come up short.
Sounds like a beautiful car that you just want to run better, and that's the problem with this offense right now. They've got the guys to make the plays, just not able to execute here today, Dave.
It's frustrating because you want to make those plays, especially offensively, but you got to find a rhythm. You got to find something you do well and kind of stick to it. That offense couldn't find anything they did really well, and that's why they couldn't put points on the board.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to InfoCision Stadium in Akron, Ohio, home of the Zips. As we'll see a squad from the back, the UMass Minutemen, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Zips will kick it away to start us off. Coming out with it, it's Elliott. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the UMass Minutemen head out on offense, and they'll take control first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for? We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There was some matchups up.